Oh my god.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Or welcome to. We don't know.
And welcome to Argent Leftovers. I am Argent.
I'm Mort.
That is Mort. And you can't see my hand when I do that. I should do it over here.
Just over here. He's waving in Mort's face. It's fine.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, I'm Argent. Oh, hi, I'm Mort.
First of all, I'm going to make sure the sound works this week, because last week...
We spent, what, half an hour talking about everything and nothing at all?
Oh my god, we're working for now. Okay.
For now.
I can actually see the microphone monitor
I know, like
down there.
What we're staring at is like, it's moving.
It's moving. As long as it stays there, we're good.
Moving, we love it.
Anyway, welcome back to Arcade Spirits. We started this one last week. We're going to be continuing this week. It is a visual novel about finding love, or at least friendship, in an arcade. 1980s video game crash didn't happen. Everybody does their esports at the arcades, which is kind of a neat idea. It would be kind of cool, but...
Yeah.
But anyway.
But right now, we are just an employee trying to make sure that we're not going to step on anybody's toes. Because that's just how we are. Like, look, we're new here. We're not going to just come parading in and just be like, I'm here!
I'm taking over the world now. What are we going to do tonight, Pinky? Same thing we do every night.
What do you want to do tonight, Brian?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to narrate a visual novel.
Nerf!
Nerf! Every time I think... Actually, now that I come to think about it, whenever you say Narf and I think of Pinky, I think of the cat. He does have a very Pinky vibe to him, doesn't he?
He does. He rather does. A goodie.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Pinky?
I think so, Brain. But if Jimmy did crack on, who would care?
I think so, Brain, but this time you put the rubber pants on the monkey. That was one of my favorites. It was just like, eh? Spamalot's coming to Galveston.
Oh man, I haven't seen Spamalot in a long time.
I've never seen it.
My dad and my stepmother took me one time.
It's been years since I've seen. Monty Python was on Netflix for a while there just recently, and I love Monty Python because of my dad, so I wanted to watch it, but I never did because I don't ever do things I want to do. Kill me. I do a lot of stuff I want to do. I just don't do anywhere near as much as I want. Words are a thing that are happening in my brain cells.
Brain cells connected to the mouth cells. Not always, though.
Neither of us are having a brain mouth moment this week.
Oh.
Or a brain anything moment this week.
Decomposers are important for life to life.
She's taking notes in class.
Yeah, notes in class. I'm writing down. I'm listening to Professor, reading what he's writing up there, reading over my other notes. And somewhere in the middle, it just kind of came together as decomposers are important for life to life. And I'm like, you know what, Notes? You're not wrong. You're not entirely right, but you're not wrong. Could you be a little more specific, please?
We need detail, damn it. Anyway, So yeah, it's been a weird week. Currently, we are just waiting for next week. I don't think we have any real announcements.
No.
Working on some other stuff as usual. As usual with me, I'm working on other things. Nothing's ever actually happening, but I am working on them.
Whether it comes to fruition is always in the air. It's always up for debate. However, work is happening.
Well, there's one that I'm working on right now is all up to me, like 100% up to me. I don't have to wait on anybody else. I don't have to wait on. It's just me. So hopefully it'll get done, or I will let myself down and make myself sad.
And make himself cry.
Hence, this is my life.
My life. It is important for life to life.
There was one I wanted to post earlier. There was a meme earlier that I wanted to post to you, and it was like, I'll show it to you in a bit. Yeah, it was. Well, I put up the one this morning about people who lie to you. It was like basically, don't try to lie to a person who overthinks everything. They've trained their brain to pick out problems like that. I was like, yeah, don't do that to me. I pick out plot holes, and I may just let you go on with it and believe that you're through it, and just harbor a grudge forever.
Hello, Buzz.
Buzz, how's it going, man?
How's your iguana?
There's an iguana?
I'm just assuming that's an iguanal hernia.
Oh. I think he said on Monday he was going to the doctor later.
Oh, okay.
Like socialist medicine. I need an appointment. Okay, wait 2 months. Hope you don't die at that time. Not going off on a political rant. Not here for that.
Not here, not today, Stan, not today.
But Buzz was feeling a little better on Monday. We did terribly. It was bad. It was really bad.
Monday was a long day for me. Woke up, went to class, checked out an apartment, got dragged all around the Heights area because my brother was in town. Hey, I have a picture to show you because it's fucking hilarious.
Okay.
Because it's when you see him, you'll go make the connection, but you saw him like by himself, never would have guessed in a million years. Hey, you're related? You two were related? Huh?
No.
But no, like, so she would, my mom just being my mom, she likes to do things her way, so it was just like, oh, let's just pick up papers along the way, so you can check out their apartments, and I'm like, pretty sure Lunch doesn't want to go live in the Heights, and neither do I really, actually, when you think about it, because it's like, still in pain, but healing well.
Healing is good,
Groovy.
Pain is bad.
But hey, pain sometimes is a part of healing, so groovy. It means it's working.
Unless you're me, in which case it just means it didn't heal right.
Yeah, but you're kind of broken.
I'm old.
But yeah, no, like.
But anyway.
All around the Heights.
Oh God, why would you want to live in the Heights?
But my mom just likes the area. And she found like a decent place that's pretty cheap. And my brother used to work over in like White Oak Music Hall. And that's where he was for the moment, because like they were calling him up saying, "Hey, shit's broken. Can you come fix it?
Like right now."
Like, we'll pay for your fucking airfare, just please. So like he went down, tried to fix it, looked at it, and went, "Okay, you're either paying me to stay for longer and paying me to fix this, or you're going to send it to somebody else, because there's no way I can tell you how to fix this."
I can't walk you through this.
I can't. There's no way. Yeah, it was just impossible.
Yeah.
But we had lunch with him. It was a grand old time. But I still had to drive through fucking Houston in the heat because I have no AC in my car.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's like it's just death. Oh no, I think that actually was the day where I was dying for the most of the time. But like some spots were more okay because there was like a little bit more of the cloud cover here and there. So when I finally got the cloud cover, I'm like, keep the sun off of me, please. I hate the sun. It burns.
I was explaining our weather patterns down here to my Japanese teacher. It was funny.
Man.
It's like, okay, so today, ame desu, which means rain. It's going to rain today. And then it's going to be 80 degrees. And then it's going to be like 48 in the morning. And then it's going to get back up to 80. And then tomorrow, it's going to be 60. But the day after that, it's going to be like 50 in the morning and 90 in the afternoon. Welcome to Houston.
Yay.
Kill me.
But then after that, I got home for a little bit, got one little bit of rest, and then went out to join my other friends because they were like, "Hey, we're having a party. Please come because we like you and you're cool." And I'm like, "Okay." I can't say no to that. Oh.
God, friends are such a hassle.
I mean, especially whenever it's like the people that kind of sort of invite that wanted me to come are not necessarily my friends. They're just people I kind of know because we've not been through the process of becoming actual friends.
You're just people that I
But
know.
my friend was actually good friends with them, and I'm like, man, I like you. You're my friend. I hang out with you.
I'm gonna hang with you, but then I gotta know these other people, and I don't like it.
And it wasn't bad. It was just long ass fucking day. By the time I got there, I sat in this chair. It was like super low to the ground, and I'm like, I'm a hermit crab. That's how bad I got on Monday.
Yeah, Monday was, we released this new project out, and it's just been a nightmare all week, and it got worse this afternoon, so we're gonna see what happens tomorrow.
Groovy.
It's basically one of those things where it's like we're trying to test it with smaller groups. We're like, okay, this group gets to test it, and now this group gets to test it, and we're not wanting the main group to test it just yet. And then today we found out something screwed up, and I was like, shit. Okay. Everybody may get to test it starting next week.
There's no control group anymore. We're just kind of like,
screw it, let's go!
Everyone, we're doing it live!
Doing it live! Anyway, so we are gonna jump back into Chapter 1, Put Your Quarter Up. It's the end of the day.
Yep, end of the day, we solved a lot of problems, proven that we're at least a competent employee.
Pissed off a woman, saved a small child.
Was it a few small children?
Yeah.
There was, a little Mikey over there, and the other guy, who was being berated at.
Yeah, from the Karen.
Yeah, from the Karen.
Thanks, Karen.
Nobody likes you, Karen!
Nobody likes you, Karen.
No one likes you, Karen. Apologies if your name is Karen, but...
If your name is Karen, I'm sorry, but you are now associated with shitty people and shitty things that they do.
You're just associated with a shitty meme.
And we're sorry. Not that sorry.
However, if you do find yourself offended, maybe you don't want to come back to our channel. Just saying. We're looking out for you.
We love you. We want you to come, but if you're going to be offended by things, sorry?
We're not here, we're not people pleasers. We just kind of make our crowd happy, our people happy.
If you want to be part of our people, please understand, we pick on each other.
Mm-hmm.
Much less y'all. We like each other. We may or may not like y'all. We probably do.
Probably do.
We probably
just,
do.
We're just kind of like, we know you're there.
As long as you didn't burn down any 1,000-year-old cathedrals. If you did that, then yeah, we don't like you. That was kind of a shit, wasn't it?
Dude,
like...
I didn't have to hear it. Like, as I kept seeing like the little link where it's like, here's the crowd singing Yahweh Maria, and I'm like, nope. I've got nothing for feelings right now, and even I'm starting to tear up from that. Not even, nah.
See, for me, I was on Twitter actually doing stuff for the channel, and I was like, wait, what? Notre Dame is what? Holy crap! And then, like, the very next thing I saw after that was the fact that, and if anybody didn't know this, Ubisoft, the guys that make Assassin's Creed,
Yeah.
they are the only people in existence currently that have a full rendering of Notre Dame Cathedral because they put it in Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
So what they did is they're like, here. They're giving it to the restoration experts saying, here is a model you can work off of. It has every minor detail.
Yeah. Feel free to use
plot it
what
out.
we have.
Yeah.
Along with probably plenty of other people who are like, hey, I've got pictures.
Yeah. On top of that, if you don't know, you can now go to Ubisoft's website and download a free copy of Assassin's Creed Unity that has the Notre Dame Cathedral in it because they're like, everybody should have this. And this is the way you can see it right. Of course, it's PR for the firm. I mean, it's PR for the company. Let's not lie. But still, the fact that they had these essentially blueprints of the cathedral that had never been compiled by people before. I mean, they don't have a set of blueprints for the Notre Dame Cathedral. So when they went in and did all this mapping and computerized modeling, it is going to be such a help for them to be able to put everything back exactly the way it was, which is cool.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, that was my geek for the week, was that Ubisoft was, actually pretty cool about things.
Great. Not all the times, but sometimes they are.
I don't like any big game company. I don't dislike any big game company. They're a company. That's what they're there for. But,
Yeah.
Yeah. They're there to make money, like everybody.
Say companies suck and they're awesome at the same time, so
Rich people suck. Poor people suck. People in general just suck.
we suck.
I suck.
Yeah.
I totally do. I don't know if she does, but...
No.
1! Baka.
Baka!
Alright.
Guys, let me record that. Just baka!
That way I can just hit a button and increase the counter. Ding! Just show up.
Ding! Baka!
By the way, I would like to say this because I didn't say it last time. I don't care about Fist of whatever it is, Discomfort,
Discomfort.
but I like Moopy. Moopy has got to be my favorite game in this thing so far.
Moopy makes me giggle because it reminds me of Mooby.
The golden calf.
The golden calf! Don't run! Don't run!
You didn't say bless you. I gotta watch that movie again.
God, I fucking love Dogma, man.
What's really funny is that people say I have no sense of humor. Most people that know me say I have no sense of humor. And my friend Shorty is like, every time he references a movie, he's like, so you know that part in this movie where... I was like, no. But then he started referencing Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back and Dogma. And I was like, oh yeah, there's this part. And he's like, you like that movie?
You're like, yeah.
I never would have seen you liking that movie.
Smaller little niche compared to everybody else.
I'm a very small fan of funny things, and funny has to be funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I'm like 900 years old inside. I'm an agekin. If you're another kin, go away. I'm sorry. It's just one of the few things in my life I cannot stand to deal with.
Fair.
Don't.
Notice how I keep it away from you?
Yes. I okay, like I said, my thing is everybody gets to do what they want to do on their own time. If they try to throw it in my face that I have to accept it, I'm just going to tell them to fuck off. I don't care what you do by yourself.
In this case, it's just like a penis. I don't want it in my face.
Yeah.
You're free to have it, free to be happy about it, but just don't wave it in my fucking face.
I mean, if you want to, raise a midget on a flagpole in your room and spin it around and throw jello at it and that gets you off,
while singing flagpole, Seta?
it's as long as the midget's okay with it, y'all go ahead, man. Y'all
what
do you.
like. Just,
Just don't tell me I have to accept it because I don't care.
don't tell me that I have to accept it or that I even have to like it.
The funny part is, it's not that I don't accept it, it's that I just don't care.
Yeah, you
I
just
just don't care.
I don't care. It doesn't have. Just don't.
It doesn't
let it be
involve
in my
me.
face.
I am not a midget, and I do not like flagpoles or lime jello. So, most likely, I had a friend in high school that during her band awards, she was voted the most likely to be involved in an accident involving 2 parakeets, an avocado, and a blender.
Love it.
Anyway. Okay.
Anyway.
From the cars pulling up in the parking lot, it looks like the party's over. It's just about closing time for the arcade anyway. Most of the gamers have filed out by now if they hadn't already fled the tidal wave of kiddies. My first impulse is to go bug Gavin about my paperwork, but that can wait. I'd rather go help someone with the tidying up, or maybe see how our VIP gamers are doing. Not enough time to run around checking in with everyone, though. Who do I want to hang out with? I like how many, and this is for the developers because I know they watched our stream last week. I like how many choices we get, not only in quantity of actual choices, but how often we get choices.
Mm-hmm.
It actually feels like we have some sway over the progression of the game. Gavin's tapping his tablet and frowning. I guess I'll go right to him. Ashley's quietly repairing her costume. Maybe she could use company. Oh yeah, that's right. They had a cupcake war.
Cupcake war, and we took majority of it. Of the flack.
Naomi's prying gum out of a coin slot and looks ready to cry. Aw. I know who I vote for. Queen Bee's packing up her gear, ready to go home. Tio's cooling down with some Fast Cars 5 before the day's through. And Percy's finally finished his Moopy game and is ready to leave. Oh, by the way, Buzz, you have to give me a primer on doing a British man's voice because Percy's Brit.
But he's, the larger Brit.
He's a very large, calm British dude.
He is.
And I just screwed it up last week completely.
Oh, it's fine. I'm fucking out Queen Bee, but...
See, I'm with Buzz. Buzz says Naomi.
Yeah, like I was about to say, as much as I really want to go see about Percy, one, I feel like he's probably gonna like brush us off because he wants to go. So let's see if we can stop someone from crying.
I love Naomi. She's my favorite character so far. She's my waifu. Naomi definitely looks like she could use a hand. Someone's jammed bright pink bubblegum into a coin slot, and she's trying to clear the sticky mess out.
How could they? How could they do this to poor innocent little Cubert?
Hey, need a hand?
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah. Work on the second player slot for me. I've got some swabs and some stuff on my kit there. Grab what you need. Honestly, the nerve of those kids. No respect at all for these games. Games aren't like chew-proof, machine-washable baby toys. They're delicate and deserve love and care.
But they are toys, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, of course. Just, they're also works of art. I know not everybody sees it that way. Back in the 80s, operators would just throw away games that didn't even perform well anymore. In the end, an arcade has to make money. That means using and abusing a game until it's time to put it out to pasture. But I don't have to like it, right?
Stand up for game rights! Kids had a lot of fun, they're not all mean. How's the game like? I kind of like the kids had a lot of fun, they're not all mean. I'm weird.
You are weird, because I'm like, definitely not. Stand up for the games! But let's see, maybe Buzz will have a choice that just will be like the tiebreaker.
Yeah, it's got to be the tiebreaker, Buzz. It's on you, man.
Because, like...
I mean, she has to be brought back to the understanding that kids play games for fun.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm one of those people that... I know a lot of people who collect dolls and collect figurines and stuff, and they keep a mint condition on the table with nobody can touch them, and I'm like, the whole point is to enjoy it. The whole point is touch it and have fun with it. I understand why people don't, but at the same time, I'm weird. All my Gundam are out. I play with them. I move them around. I jack around with them, but...
I mean, granted, I'm also like, I've got a... He says the heart. Okay.
Nothing justifies deliberately trashing a game like this, but if it helps, the party was a success. Everybody had fun playing your wonderful games. And so far, every kid who hurt you... So for every kid who hurt you, know a dozen more would thank you if they knew you were providing these great games and making sure they stayed playable.
Oh, look.
Yeah, you're right. Kids aren't all bad, of course.
Just most of them.
Right? I'm not really good with kids, not like Ashley, but if they learn to love games when they're young, they'll love them all their life, right? But I do have to be realistic. I know this isn't a museum. We aren't preserving priceless treasures for generations to come. Sometimes I treat it like my little private collection. But really, I do want people to come play and enjoy these games. And that does wear them down in time. As long as I'm here, I'll pick up a game when it wobbles out on its feet, dust it off, straighten it up, and send it out there to be played with all over again.
With the last of the gum pulled out of the slot, Naomi closes up her toolbox. That said, I caught a kid putting a fucking gum in a coin slot. I'd ram his face in it. I'm gonna see if I can get you down in there.
I should probably pull the coin mix entirely and give him a good clean tomorrow. But I don't want to let the gum sit overnight. I'm headed home soon. I'll see you tomorrow, right?
You got it, Naomi.
Great!
And she gives me a big hug before bounding off to her workshop. With things winding down, there's just one last thing to take care of before I'm out the door. I seek out Gavin to handle the remains of the day. Argent. Good work today. Thanks, boss. Mid-boss? Sub-boss? Gavin will do. I can't say you've been a perfect employee, but my standards are impossibly high, so I'll just assume you are as close to perfect as is reasonable. The cost of clearing our carpets won't be as bad, thanks to your quick thinking. Normally I'd have met with angry parents myself, but I was distracted. I've only second-hand accounts of your performance there, but... Allowing Queen Bee to yell at the customers is questionable at best. She's volatile. I'd rather you've handled that one as your own, all told.
Okay.
I'm pleased to say the sale of Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze for a full $3,000 will indirectly offset quite a few of these costs. I'm glad you consulted me on that and stuck to your guns on the pricing. Even if I'd be happy to be rid of that relic entirely. Why it's still here is a good question. Was I not clear I wanted it gone? Yeah, Percy didn't want to break up the family. They're machines, not people. He also didn't want Naomi to be sad. Yes, well, Naomi needs to learn to let go, I'd say.
Ahem.
Are you giving our poor little Arjun a hard time, Gavin, dear?
Miss Francine, I thought you were napping.
Naomi's dreams matter too. As does the dreams of Percy and that poor fellow.
Poor? Isn't Percy stinking rich?
Gavin, I know you mean well. Wanting to keep everyone's dreams afloat, but sacrifices made in that name will shatter the dreams of others. Well, that's not what Funplex is all about. Argent, you understand, yes? The reason why?
Why am I here? That's the question she asked me during that interview. No, I think I understand. I'm here today because I need to take risks. I've been mired in the muck for years now, just taking what I can get out of life. Going with the flow. I look around and I see all sorts of risk takers. People chasing hopes and dreams without compromise, without looking back. Naomi, Percy, Queen Bee, Teo, Ashley. Even you, Gavin. You know we're better than this. We don't settle. We fight. We chase after our hopes and dreams and cower before taking a chance. We don't take the safe option. What?
Huh?
We chase after our hopes and dreams and cower before taking the chance? Huh?
Can you screenshot that one?
I can.
Just screenshot that one and be like, wait,
Huh?
Guys, what?
guys?
Me? Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I see. Argent, Miss Francine, I apologize. It's difficult to balance my idealism against my realism some days, but I know in my heart I need to err on the side of idealism, even if my mind screams in protest. I can assume you are still keen to work here, Argent? I don't even hesitate before replying. Absolutely. Gavin fetches a nearby short stack of forms. Billy's out tonight. Hand them in to me first thing in the morning. And welcome to the Funplex.
Welcome to the family, I'd say. I'm sure you'll fit. I'm sure you'd fit in just fine, Argent. Excuse me while I just try and take my damn teeth out.
Francine had a stroke. She's fine. We love her.
Sorry, honey. Kiddo, my teeth were just falling right out of my mouth. I just could not control them anymore.
It's one of those times where you're reading and you're just like, wow, did I have a stroke? You ever done that while talking? You're talking
know
to somebody
I
and
have.
you're just
I'm
like,
just
sorry, I had a stroke. I'm fine now.
Or like you keep talking and then like you don't realize where you went and then you suddenly are there and you're like, did I just stroke off for a second?
I'm okay. One bus ride later and it's home again, jiggity jig. Juniper, already home from work, bounds over eagerly to interrogate me on my day.
So, how'd it go?
It went well.
Well or well?
Really well. Your little app came through, despite being terrifyingly omniscient and just a little bit unnerving.
You forgot to mention adorable. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear things worked out. And you even came home with a smile. Like when you were a lifeguard.
Huh. I guess I am smiling. Interesting.
By the way, there's just one teensy weensy little question I have for you. Why exactly did you order a gigantic crate full of pizza bagels? Did I neglect to mention that part of the terms and conditions...
On the plus side, I know what I'm having for lunch tomorrow. When you eat pizzas on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime.
And that's level 1 of Arcade Spirits complete. Hey, look! You also won a prize. You'll get one of these for each level you clear, plus some extras for various endings and other hidden thingies. Now, let's see your score. Looks like you're really hitting it all with Naomi.
Sorry.
You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul.
Oh my god, it's so far off.
Also, you have scored 5,850 points. Nice! Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Today's pizza fact is, Americans eat approximately 100 acres of pizza each day, or 350 slices per second. Wow!
I shouldn't mention at this point that I had pizza for dinner.
The pizza always knows. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to level 2?
But of course. Save the game!
Naturally.
I think that was my phone. I'm not sure what the hell that
Great
was.
timing there, phone.
You're right. Perfectly timed.
Wow! My God!
My friend Shorty is switching over. He's diabetic as well. And he's cleaning all of the junk food, all of that out of his system. So he's just down to veggies and, real honest food. It has not been a good week for him. He does not like cauliflower at all. I don't like cauliflower. I like broccoli. Love broccoli.
I like them in certain applications. Like, I've learned that I don't mind broccoli if it's, like, in a pasta salad where there's, like, vinegar in it, so the broccoli is crunchy. I like crunchy.
I like broccoli when it's covered in cheese.
Yeah, but then it's all soft broccoli.
Yes.
I like crunchy. Crunchy things make it better, especially like pickled vegetables.
Pickled okra is the fucking shiz.
I've actually recently I had pickled carrots and pickled asparagus.
I don't like asparagus.
Well,
I've had it a couple of times. I've
I'm
cooked with it.
okay with asparagus, but pickled asparagus, surprisingly not bad. It absorbs all of the flavor of what you're pickling with. So
it's got to be done right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be done right.
Yeah.
But it still has that crispness that, it's just like, okay, I got some crunch there. I'm not, like, trying to chew through, like, fucking fibers here. Like celery.
I do not like celery for that precise reason. Then again, I also ate the same lunch every day from kindergarten until I was in middle school.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Bologna sandwich with mustard, 1 piece of American cheese, a carrot, and a thing of celery. That was it. That was lunch for the better part of, 7 years.
See, I don't mind celery when it's in my salad, when it's, like, kind of all cut up and diced.
I dice it up and put it in tuna salad. I take shell pasta,
Oh, yeah.
macaroni, tuna, or put that in there, tuna, relish, celery, mayonnaise.
Yep.
Hop in the face.
Nice.
I love to cook, even when I'm not cooking. It is the future year 20XX. I feel like I should be saying it very extremely. 20XX. And you know what? Things are pretty okay. I've worked as a floor attendant at the Funplex for 2 weeks now. Hard work to be sure, but rewarding. In a spiritual sense, at least. I've helped Naomi repair pinball games. I've had tea with Francine while she reminisced about the far-out 1960s. Just put 60s.
It's fine, guys.
I've evacuated gamers when the kitchen accidentally caught on fire. I've had numerous kids puking up nachos on my clothes. I've scraped gum off of any number of surfaces. I've chased what turned out to be entirely too many spiders out of a single skee-ball machine.
Whew!
Okay, look, I know I'm not painting this as a very rosy picture so far, but honestly, I'm happy. I'm happy even amidst the chaos and the grossness. I'm happy, and that's all that matters, right?
Right, you're happy. This is the best I've seen you in ages, Argent. Before you'd come home all drained and exhausted. Now, well, you're still tired, but you're a good tired.
My roommate, Juniper. She'd taken to stopping by during her lunch break whenever she could get away from her office cubicle long enough to do so.
What kind of office do you work in when you wear that?
Yeah, right? I was like, not on my job.
Do you work for Google?
Do you work for Google? Terrible. It's still hard work, don't get me wrong, but overall, it's good work. I just feel good. Totally good. Like, totally good and stuff.
Good! Agreed. Super good. Double plus good.
Iris, we talked about you listening in on my conversations. What did I tell you about that?
To pretend I wasn't eavesdropping even when I am?
Exactly. You know, I'd be more upset about my creepy privacy invading digital overmistress, but I have to admit that Iris really pulled through for me. Even if she also ordered a 3-month supply of pizza bagels on my behalf.
But Argent, when pizza's on a bagel...
So Juniper, how long do you have left on your break? Any time to squeeze in some pinball or something? I can spot you some tokens.
No can do. Our new assistant synergy manager arranged a team building exercise. I have to, like, move colored bits of paper around or something and then exchange high fives.
Assistant synergy manager? That sounds like a very vague job.
Nah, it's actually entry level. Good pay, right on track to the middle of management. Pretty cushy, if a bit dull. Funny thing is, they asked me if I knew anybody who'd fit in before they started advertising for candidates, and I said nope. Who'd want to do that?
When was this exactly?
Oh, 2 weeks ago.
So, 2 weeks ago, right when I needed to find work, you told them you didn't know any good candidates for a well-paying entry-level job.
But you wouldn't have liked being an assistant synergy manager, right? Not one bit.
Juniper, please tell me you told them no because I'd already taken this job by this point, not because you forgot.
Hey, I didn't forget. I just, didn't bother telling you about the open position that night. I mean, you'd already had so many jobs you hated. I knew you hated being an assistant synergy manager, so I didn't feel the need to tell you. And it all worked out, right? You just spent the last 5 minutes telling me how happy you are here.
Not a lie. I was happy here indeed. Also not a lie, having packed pizza bagels for lunch. After having pizza bagels for breakfast, because we barely had enough money to cover the rent this week, pulled together. Also not a lie, Gavin constantly hiding the numbers from us, insisting things were all fine, all while dryly joking about perpetually being on the edge of crash and burn. Also not a lie, that every time someone in my family tried to chase after happiness instead of stability, we fell deeper and deeper into debt and misery.
Argent, say something. You're scaring me.
When I lost my lifeguard job, I barely reacted. Didn't care that I was impoverished again and facing an uncertain future. I guess none of the nasty side effects of no longer going with the flow is no longer being numb to the reality of your situation. I shouldn't feel upset. I've been genuinely enjoying my time at the Funplex. I took a risk and it paid off in terms of my mental health, if not my fiscal health. I have no right to be angry or upset at losing an opportunity at a safer, more stable future. Right? Honest truth, lie to protect Juniper, harsh truth.
Ooh.
Ooh. I feel like she's gonna know if we're lying to her, even to protect her.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's okay, I'm where I want to be. It's okay, everything is fine. It's
not
not
okay.
okay.
Why didn't you tell
me? I vote the top.
Yeah.
So I won't be angry or upset. Simple as that. I decided I was done compromising, right? Done with settling, going with the flow. I'm going to be the one who break the family curse. I chose this path of my own free will. Even if I didn't have all the facts at the time. But if I'm going to be honest, boundless confidence doesn't cover the simple fact that I chose to be vulnerable rather than safe. If the arcade closes, if anything else goes wrong, still, no need to dump that all on Juniper. It's okay, Juniper, you're right. I'd have hated that job. Things are great here.
Oh, good. You were kind of freaking me out, Argent. Trust me, it's the right decision. You learn to loathe working at my office job like I do. I mean, sure, the pay is good, and you get solid health insurance and paid vacation time, and they have a sweet coffee shop right in the lobby, and these really great chairs that support your lower back, like $1,000 chairs from Sweden crafted by master chair craftsmen.
Juniper, I said it's fine. Everything is fine. Honestly, I'm okay. I mean, I won't deny that job would have been a safer bet. I want to contribute my fair share to the apartment rent, you know? But what's done is done. I'd rather look forward than back.
Right. Forget I said anything. Please, forget I said anything. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have told you. I should have just held that back. But you still wouldn't have pushed... I still wouldn't have pushed you to take the job. It's totally horrible at my office. You would have been miserable there. Like me.
Juniper, it's cool. You're right. I'd have hated it.
Okay, good. I've got a good feeling about this. I think you're right. I think you're right where you need to be. Even if I was kind of dumb about getting you here. Hey, I gotta get back to the office. Have a good lunch, okay?
I could feel the distant rumble of a frozen box of pizza bagels, taunting me from the recently repaired employee break room. Yeah, okay, and you have a good rest of the hours of your day, yeah?
You bet.
I'm okay with this. Everything is fine. Right? Right. What I need right now is a distraction, and frozen pizza bagels are most certainly not it. My pocket money is really slim, but I think I need to step out for some fresh air and treat myself to a better lunch than that. And hey, maybe some company too. Nice and distracting, talking to someone about anything other than this. Let's see, who's available? Percy's taking a break from score catching. Score chasing. Queen Bee's between matches right now. Teo's shaking it on Showtime stage. Ashley's not on mascot duty.
I'm torn between Percy and Ashley.
I like Ashley as a choice, but I mean Percy's cool and all, but I definitely don't want Teo or Queen Bee.
No.
Queen Bee annoys me. Let's just be frank about it.
So let's see what the middle ground says.
Yeah, because we're both voting for Ashley. You're kind of half voting for Percy. I don't know. Like I said, Teo, I don't know. I understand him and all his stuff, but he's just not my kind of person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really.
And Queen Bee annoys me. And Buzz says Ashley.
Okay.
Ashley.
As much as I really want... maybe Percy will just get his chance later.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it's gonna be. Like, for now, we're just gonna be, like, distant from Percy for the meantime, and then eventually we're gonna, like, get to know him.
I think Buzz chose Ashley because he didn't want to hear my really lousy British impression on Percy.
Probably.
That's probably it.
That's totally it.
It's not often that both floor attendants can go on break at the same time. I should take advantage of that and see if Ashley wants to grab some chow. On the plus side, I will not be lunching with Pinky the Funplex Flamingo. She's in her civvies today.
Hey, Argent, what's up? Kitchen on fire again?
Not yet. And to avoid that happening again, I suggest having lunch somewhere else today.
You know, I was just about to suggest that. Both not burning down the kitchen and going out for a bite. Sounds great.
Maybe taking a breather and stepping outside these walls will help take my mind off everything that happened this morning. And Ashley always has a story to get lost in. Maybe I could get some pointers.
Oh, hey, I know where we can go. You haven't been to the Hotel Story yet, have you?
Whole story.
Yes. You haven't been to the whole story yet, have you?
No, not yet. I've been existing off all these pizza bagels.
I do love me some pizza bagels, especially the sausage ones. I wonder how they make all those tiny little sausages fit in the bite-sized morsels. Like, is it on a conveyor belt with a lot of sharp blades? Chopping down in insane speeds? You wouldn't want to be caught under that. No way.
Focus, Ashley. Whole story?
Oh, yeah. It's an adorable little bookstore that also sells coffee and donuts. Get it? Whole story. Not a fan of puns. I'll take it. Nevertheless, I got hankering for some mini donuts. Let's go.
Despite coming to this little strip mall for 2 weeks, I hadn't actually visited our neighbors. Mostly, I did whatever needed doing. Took orders from Gavin, lent a hand to Ashley and Naomi, things like that. Whatever the job happened to call for. No more, no less. I couldn't say I'd been a part of any community outside of the immediate circle of my coworkers, whereas the others visited Whole Story frequently. Ashley leads the way into a shop that smells strangely of dusty old books and sugary sweetness. I don't think I'd ever been in a little independent bookstore. Or a bookstore at all, for that matter. It's 20XX. Who buys books in a brick-and-mortar store anymore? Also, I love old bookshops.
Mm-hmm.
But despite the subdued atmosphere compared to the arcade, there were customers present and accounted for, sipping coffee, reading old tomes, and yes, munching donuts. Ashley secures a table for us before directing me to the bar. Hang on, what the heck is up with the menu? It's organized by the Dewey Decimal System?
I'll have the Judy Bloom. It's a bunch of mini donuts. And hey, my treat, okay?
I mumble out a thanks, trying not to make a big deal of it. Cash is tight, and boutique cafe pastries wouldn't help my situation much. A pair of middle-aged guys wait to take my order. Hey, I'd like a...
Ooh.
One super sweet glazed chocolate sprinkle special surprise with orange juice. Jesus, that first option, thank you, that
And
would put me in the hospital.
Say in real life, that would actually do you damage.
Critical hit. Do you know what? Surprise me. What's your favorite donut? Just a glazed with some coffee. Keep it simple. I'm gonna leave this one up to you.
I hate the fact that the glazed coffee or the glazed donut and simple coffee is just like safe middle ground, because that's actually not a safe middle ground. That's actually its own category.
Yeah,
But no, they want to label it the middle ground. So I'm like, I don't.
I'd go for it. I mean, I don't typically like the middle ground, but in this case, it's a legitimate answer.
Yeah.
I just want a normal glazed and some coffee.
Yeah.
That's it. I'll have the Jack Kerouac. Oh, Jesus. One glazed and coffee coming right up. I don't know what that voice was. The second fellow puts together my order and also drops a copy of On the Road on the tray next to it. Huh. A literally literary lunch. With alliteration, apparently. Say, you work at the Funplex, don't you? Right. We've seen you walk past...
Right.
Right. We've seen you walk past our doors every morning and evening. Like clockwork. Tick-tock. Right. Sorry. I should have introduced myself. Floor attendant, Argent Leftovers at your service. I'm an inside guy for tokens and tickets. Oh my god. Why? Oh, we're lousy at video games.
She's paying, don't want to push it. Yeah, okay, yeah. So we ended up choosing what the crowd favorite.
Terribly lousy. But Francine's just a peach, isn't she? Sweetest dame you'll ever meet. Regardless, welcome to the whole story. I'm Ben. I'm Matt. No relation to the... Oh my god, I just caught on. Yeah, I'm kind of dumb. It takes me a minute. I'm not doing a Ben Affleck and Matt Damon impression.
Nope. Nope. But they were good in Dogma.
They were good in Dogma. And Jay and Silent Bob.
Mm-hmm.
No relation to the actors. Though they are cuties, so are we. Oh, stop. Stop being cute? Never. Apparently, the sugar is available in forms other than round and holy. Oh my god, I need Michael here for this. Jesus. Oh my god.
Michael, you fuck!
Damn you! Anyway, don't let it stop you from having fun on your little date. Wouldn't dream of it. It's not a date. Just friends then? Friendly friends on a play date? Maybe the real date was the friends we made along the way. I'd say the real friends were the friends we made along the way. What if the way was also the real friends who were the real friends we'd made along the way? Okay, now you're just being silly. And how? Anyway. Next order, please. I'm having a crisis. My brain just wants to shut down in every direction at once. The pair waves the next customer in as I return to Ashley's table with our orders on a nicely decorated wooden tray.
These mini donuts are just so cute!
Ashley holds up a tiny donut in her hand like a chipmunk holding an acorn. She looks down at the tiny pastry and her eyes sparkle before she tastes the bite. Closing her eyes, the corners of her mouth curl into a wide smile.
Argent, it's so yummy. I could eat these all day.
I wish I could have Ashley's enthusiasm about eating food. The same old pizza bagels. Day after day is dulling out my palate. Ashley's face changes from pure delight to concern.
Hey, Argent, is everything okay? You aren't your normal self today. You seem a little off.
It's been an interesting morning. Kind of hard to wrap my head around everything.
Hey, I know how those days go. Even I feel lost and confused sometimes. There are days when it's especially rough.
You, seriously? Little Miss Sunshine? You feel the same way, huh? Let her keep talking. Actually, before we go into this, first we're going to save. And then we're going to take a quick 5-minute break. So, everybody go grab a drink. Everybody go have a drink. Everybody go grab a sandwich or a donut.
Or a donut. Especially little mini donuts, they're just so cute!
And we will be right back. 5 minutes, guys. Hey, look, we're back.
Welcome back.
I hope we're back.
Are
Hold
we
on.
back? Can we be heard?
We can be heard. It's
Ha!
going. It's bouncing up and down. We're very happy about that. Like to say, hey, Apricot, Droop Fruit, Commander Root, Lunch, the Great S1, and Tade. All 3 of them. All 5 of them.
All 5 of them.
I can count to 5. I really can.
I can only count to 4.
I can only count to 3.
Okay.
Little Miss Sunshine, you feel the same way, huh? Let her keep talking.
I kind of want to be joking about it.
Yeah, I think she'd respond well to that, honestly.
Seemingly.
I think she'd respond well to... What the hell was that sound?
It was the sound of like joking going up.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. It makes me nervous.
Right?
You screwed up! Oh god!
Did I screw up? Or is this just the sound for this?
Really, the living embodiment of good tidings and cheer. Who are you and what have you done with Ashley?
Come on now.
But seriously, you're always so happy and confident. Ashley. But seriously, you're so happy and confident, Ashley. Blindingly so, in fact. Between the cosplay passion and keeping the kiddies happy, I've never seen you lose your smile.
I know. It seems totally unlike me, but honestly, deep down, I'm scared. I feel like I don't really know who I am. Every time I look myself in the mirror, I don't know this person who is staring back at me. I mean, in my heart of hearts, I know I am Ashley Wolf. But that's all. What makes up Ashley Wolf? Who am I? Who am I really? That's what I'm searching for.
Oh my god, she's too young to have an existential crisis. That took an unusually serious tone compared to Ashley's usual chipper attitude. And I can't say I entirely get what she means about not knowing who she is. Well, no, I kind of get it, considering I don't know what I want from life. What you want and who you are often linked ideas, right? But Ashley looks so forlorn, I can't just sit by and say nothing. I won't let this silence drown her out. If she hangs herself, I swear to God. You should try searching in an abandoned house.
Actually, I do kind of like the fair option this time. Is that why you cosplay?
Yeah. I wonder if Ashley uses cosplay as a way to help explain her world. To discover things she couldn't obtain without it. Cosplay helps you find out what you're looking for, right? Ashley looks shocked and slightly embarrassed.
Whoa, how'd you guess?
Because we know enough cosplayers.
Are you psychic? You have to tell me if you're psychic. Those are the psychic rules.
No. It just makes sense, I guess. We all have our masks, do we not?
Yeah, we do. When I reflect on my life, I really do love cosplay. And I love the rush it brings. I do get to be whoever I want, whenever I want. I could be a starship captain, an elf, a gigantic pink flamingo mascot even. I don't even have to worry about Ashley. I can focus on being someone else. I feel awkward in my own skin. When I'm in costume, I feel like I'm at my fullest potential. I feel comfortable. But I think cosplay has really helped me understand some things about myself that I couldn't see before I started doing this. I just want to be able to love the person I am when I find them.
Knowing you, I think you'll do just fine there. If you can smile for the kiddies through a pink flamingo mask, you can smile for yourself.
I hope so. I really do.
Ashley looks off again longingly for a second before snapping back to attention.
Oh my! I've just talked your ear off.
Beep, beep. Lunchtime is over, Argent.
Right on time.
Hey, thanks for listening, Argent. I mean it. And, if you ever want to talk about your problems...
Taking about 30 seconds to register on screen. Yeah, there's a bit of delay between the game, the stream, the chats, and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
It's done like that on purpose to filter out bad language and general unpleasantness. I have a speed filter on it, so.
Yeah.
Not that anybody ever talks, but if somebody does come in here and start spewing some crap, I want to be able to put the kibosh on it real quick.
Yeah.
We talk a lot of trash up here, but we're not hateful idiots. Most of the time.
And you know, if you ever want to talk about your problems, I'm here. I mean, I'm here at the Funplex, yeah. But, like, I'm here for you, too. That's what friends are for. And I totally know I might be overstepping my bounds here, but I feel like lately you're just going through the motions at the Funplex.
Huh? No. Things are great with me in the Funplex.
You punch in and punch out on time, sure. But from what I've seen, Argent, you have so much potential. The flame burns deep inside. You just gotta dig down and bring out that light, you know?
That's just my heartburn.
You'll do great things. I just know it. And I've totally delayed you long enough. We should get back to Gavin before he notices we're gone.
There's a fire deep down inside of you. Oh God. Why? It's burning. It burns. Time for the afternoon shift. That's usually when things heat up after the quiet mornings. More kids coming in after school. More pro gamers rolling in with crews. I'm headed back to my desk, ready to take care of what needs taking care of when I'm intercepted en route. Argent, Ashley, you're both back. Good. I was hoping to catch you before we left.
Oh? What's up?
Hamza's up.
Huh? Is he... He is? Huh? Okay.
Ashley, I'll bring the van around shortly. Argent, you'll be flying solo today. Hang on. Wait, what's happening exactly? Who's Hamza? Hamza's a game finder, an auctioneer, and gives next to no notice of when a new block of games will be going under the gavel, so we need to move. Ashley, Naomi, Francine, and I will be going to his auction for the rest of the afternoon while you run the Funplex. My first instinct is to not go along with it. Kevin's the law around these parts. Oh my God, Buzz, he looks like Lex. Especially when they said he's law around here. But Ashley's words are still dangling away in my mind. I feel dirty. Doing what needs doing is great and all, but maybe I need to step up a bit more. Plus, the idea of being trapped in here during our heaviest hours with no support was hardly appealing. Hey, what gives? I went on this too. Let me tag along. You're trusting the Funplex to the newbie? I'm gonna burn it down with pizza bagels.
With pizza bagels.
How about Ashley and I swap places and I come with you? Oh, I don't think he's gonna take burn it down as a joke, but Ashley might like it.
Yeah.
We're not going with this straight.
No.
We never do.
We
Very, very rarely do.
I was going to say, we're not middle-ground people, though.
No.
We're not, you know...
We're not the safe people. They take the safe routes. No.
Gotta go balls to the wall either direction. That way or that way. We don't care.
Alright, let's wait another 30-some-odd seconds to see what Buzz says. Just
to get our input from our viewers. If you're out there watching, step up. Say something. We want
Say
your input
something.
too.
And honestly, at this point, if you're going to tell us to make a decision, tell us why. Because... Tag along.
Tag
Okay,
along.
So he's going for the star one. He's going for the
tag-along.
ballsy, the gutsy
The
one.
gutsy one. What do you think? Gutsy one?
I always feel bad about the fact that, like, we know a decision's coming up, but we always forget to check our score.
Yeah.
Prices? Oh, unlockable artwork. Preferences? What are those? Oh, never mind. That's not what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What if I want to come along and see this auction myself? Come on. I'm never going to learn the business if I don't take a bigger role. You're a floor attendant. Your place is on the floor.
Patently? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's patently unfair. I'm a floor attendant too, and you're dragging me along. I feel like such a third wheel at those auctions anyway. Let Archie be the third wheel. Let me handle the floor.
I'll be the finest third wheel you've ever met. Trust me. I want to do more than I've been doing. Different things, new things. Show some initiative, like... I suppose it wouldn't change much to bring Argent instead, but no costume time today, Ashley. I need non-plush fingers on duty in case of ticket jams.
Pinky can stay in her storage for the afternoon. I'm just happy to be helping folks out, one way or another.
I need to go and get the van. Wait out front, please. 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 Sorry.
We'll probably be closed by the time you get back, so I'll see you in the morning. Floor attendant Ashley, away!
I'm sorry. I got distracted. Hey, I grew up in the 80s. This is like prime chick for me.
Right? Check out our score though. Let's see where we are.
6750.
What?
Ah, wait, hey.
Wait.
Okay, well, I clicked on it, but it didn't let me.
Leaving me alone outside with my two traveling companions.
Leaving me waiting outside with my two traveling companions. Okay.
Okay, so I mean, like, yeah, we're pretty fucking gutsy.
Yeah. My heart went down a little bit, and my love affair with Naomi went down a little. Because wasn't that maxed out? Or close to?
That was maxed... Or no, that was actually maxed out last time, but, you know. Then we decided to go talk to Ashley because... whatever.
That's all we had a choice to do. We didn't have Naomi as a choice.
Yeah, it was like, what, Gavin, Percy, Teo, or no? That's something
Yeah,
else.
Gavin, Percy, Teo, Queen Bee, or Ashley.
Yeah.
So we didn't get a chance to go with the incredibly hot chick. Sorry. I got a thing for geek girls in 80s outfits. Leave me alone. Not much time to chat, however, as Gavin pulls his van around and a rental trailer around.
Oh my, how exciting. I rarely get to go on adventures these days. It's just a quick trip, ma'am.
And a trip is an adventure if you make it one. Shall we?
The four of us pile in and it's off to the highway.
Oh god, I actually think I understand Francine in this aspect, though. Make it an adventure!
Gavin, consulting a driving map on his phone, leads us out of the city via a series of weird turns and back roads. She's totally asleep.
I love it.
Trust me, this will save time in the long run. Why is it the mystery? Why am I in the mystery machine? What is my life?
The 80s, that's what it is.
Where's Hazma set up this time?
On site at some abandoned estate just outside town. It's about to be torn down, but they found a trove of arcade games in the basement.
So exciting. I love arcade raids.
Arcade auctions.
Raids.
Auctions. You guys got an arcade English dictionary I could borrow? Francine, without looking up from her knitting,
Apparently.
answers.
A raid is when a bunch of collectors get together and rescue games before they can be junked by their original owner. An auction is when someone sells off arcade games one at a time to a crowd of active bidders.
So, which is this, a raid or an auction?
It's both, dearie. Hazma, that sweet boy, buys up private collections before they can be thrown away. He rescues them from that terrible fate, and then auctions off his finds. Sort of.
Okay, now I'm fuzzy on the sort of part. I'm the newbie here, remember?
Well, okay, so Hazma obviously auctions off games for cash money, but he's a very whimsical kind of guy. Once, I saw him trade off a vintage Burger Time in exchange for someone's super secret chili recipe, passed down through generations of family.
In other words, he's just on the edge of being a loon. This would be a lot simpler if it was just a raid. We could pay up front, we declare what games we want, and cart them away. Instead, he ambushes us with these impromptu auctions and makes us come down there to entertain his whims.
I think it's sweet. He wants to make sure games go to good homes, to people who really want them, even if they can't pay. And really, we should be honored we get an invitation. He's trying to cut out the big franchise arcades like Deco's Place and help the little guys, like us.
It's inefficient. It's inefficient and relies entirely on keeping Hamza's good side. Huh. Kevin's right, this could be a lot simpler. Helping out the little guy sounds good here. How did you meet Hamza anyway?
Huh.
Nah, I like the heart one this time.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like impressed that they weren't all weird or one was inherently bad.
Yeah.
I was just like, meh.
I'd drive that van for a Scooby snack. A Scooby-Dooby snack?
Like Zoinks, man. It's fucking cool.
I can't do Shaggy. Even though I looked like Shaggy about half the damn time.
Right.
Actually, I had friends that called me that in high school. They're like, "You're Shaggy." I was like, "I'm getting a haircut."
It's a haircut.
I was in ROTC, so I didn't get Shaggy for very long before Master Chief started kicking me in the ass, but as you can tell right now, still Shaggy. Still can't find someplace to cut it. I'm guessing Hamza's the sort of person who'd let a kid have the game of his dreams for free. He doesn't care about money, he cares about people, am I right?
Correctamundo. Hazma's a great guy. Is he hard to predict? Sure. But he's got a great big heart. And that means something in this business. Not enough big hearts left some days.
Yes, because that's how you pay the bills and keep the doors open, by having a big heart. I won't deny that we can sometimes squeak out a trade that's practically a steal, thanks to his personal modus operandi. But let's not push too far here. We need to temper our expectations a little, I suspect. We don't have room to add many more games, especially relics like Hamza usually deals in.
What about the off-site storage unit? Can we just rotate? We can just rotate games in and out more often.
Nearly full to bursting and not cheap for us to rent on a monthly basis. I'm not saying we have to go home empty-handed. Certainly a few holes in our roster we can fill, should we find an excellent deal and beat the other bidders. But consider this, above everything else, a way to maintain relations with Hamza, even if we don't end up bidding.
Aww. Now, Naomi. Gavin knows their numbers. I'm in favor of making our little funplex more and more fun, but floor space is finite. And Gavin, remember, if we find some darling little game Naomi would lavish adoration upon, we can always retire an older game. Life, my young friends, is a series of trade-offs.
Well, isn't it better to just, not just settle and compromise all the time?
Well, now, there are trade-offs, and then there are trade-offs. It's silly to say you should never compromise, as silly as it is to say you should always compromise. It's what you compromise that defines who you are. You're all so young. You've time to make mistakes and learning what trades you need to make.
Unless you don't make rent on your apartment, or your stomach's growling. Iris and Juniper have pushed me to stop settling for less out of life and stand up for myself and my happiness. And I've done just that without regret, so everything should be fine now, right? Right? New default topic diversion. The weather! Well, at least it's a nice day for an outing, right? Oh, come on! Wonderful. Glad I packed plastic bags to wrap cabinets in just in case.
That's our Gavin, always thinking ahead. trying to protect your investments, huh?
From Hamza's invitation, it seems this arcade was largely abandoned and left to rot. I'd rather not add water damage to the ailments the games are already suffering.
It's so sad when we come across a wonderful game that's just ruined beyond repair. Most collectors show their collections a lot of love, but others just don't care. You find old games in barns, exposed to the elements, and falling apart.
I suppose this is one thing we can easily agree on. It's important to take care of your games.
For their resale value, you mean?
A broken game's no fun to play with, and it's a shame to see a classic in terrible condition. Consider pinball. Pinball games are very prone to breakdowns, particularly older ones. To experience them in their glory, you need to show them care. Even beyond a busted game earning no quarters, it feels like a waste to allow an enjoyable game lie fallow. A waste of true potential.
Huh, good point.
Glad to see these two getting along better, even if Naomi kept preemptively attacking him along the way there. With the rain pouring down on the van roof, conversation gets a bit difficult. Gradually, everyone resumes fiddling about with their phones, knitting, or driving, leaving me to wonder exactly where is this auction and or raid happening anyway. Been driving for some time, leaving the city far behind. What would a massive trove of arcade games be doing this far out in the sticks? Maybe it's some closed down roller rink or an old bowling alley or... Maybe it's a creepy old house that's likely haunted by exactly 87,194 ghosts. The classic leftovers luck in play. So majestically awful. Kevin pulls up alongside any number of other vans and trucks. We're here a little late, it seems. Yeah, this is pretty much my life. This is not far. Good grief. Is this really the auction site?
Creepy. Definitely creepy. At least an 8 on the creepy-o-meter. An old home has character, I feel. Let's not judge it by the exterior, shall we?
With all speed, the group hurries inside to get away from the weather.
Oh, goody.
There are little bits of it falling down. A large group is already gathered in the foyer of the crumbling estate, but one rushes forward to greet us in a blur as the other pays little mind. Oh, Jesus. Greetings, friends! Hamza welcomes our friends from the Funplex. Welcome! Welcome! Gavin, stalwart as ever. Naomi, love what you've done with your hair. Miss Francine, a beauty surpassed only by your wisdom.
Oh, fresh.
And a new player, it seems. Who might you be? Urgent leftovers. I see. Greetings to you and yours. I am known as Hamza, seeker of antiquity, finder of things lost, player of games. And welcome to, well, not my home, but a place where Hamza shall provide hospitality regardless. Thank you, come again.
Like, I love how you're, like, kind of weaving in this Middle Eastern, Trans-Siberia accent. Just kind of weaving it in together. I'm just like...
I meant for it to.
Oh, good. I caught it. Yay me!
I didn't want to go full Apu. But he's, you know... I feel like this is my brethren. Remember, all of my family are gypsies, so...
I know. I happen to identify more with the gypsy part of my family.
Kind of a dump, isn't it? Seeker of Antiquity. 1980X is antique. Thank you for your gracious invitation. God is so... I love you. I love all of you. Thank you. Thank you for what?
I think he means, like, thank you for the gracious invitation, as in, like...
Oh.
I think he wants to take the middle ground. I don't know, because, like, I was kind of going for Seeker of Antiquity?
I think so. I think Hamza will appreciate a sense of humor. He strikes me as very loud and boisterous.
Yeah, because, like, calling it a dump, I feel like he would just kind of be upset about it.
Yeah, even if it isn't his.
Yeah.
Or he might agree. He may be like, yeah, it's a shithole, but, you know, I got the games out of it.
Right.
Let's go with Seeker of Antiquity. I was unaware Reagan-era amusement machines were antiques on par with the Turin Shroud. Ha 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 ha!
Oh, good. I think we did well there.
You have fire indeed! But rest assured, many a holy grail may lurk in the arcade below. You may even find your own relic of a holy nature by eve's end. Alas! I have not a moment to enjoy your fine company. Argent leftovers. Perhaps later, but for now, it is time. Hopping twice for attention, Hamza rallies the small crowd into the room to begin the proceedings. Friends, companions, longtime allies of the noble art of the arcade, welcome. Welcome to Donnawood. Donnawood?
Donnawood?
Its story begins nearly 30 years ago when legendary pop musician Donna Michaels, singer of such hits as Thrilling and Mama Don't Mope, did a stately pleasure dome decree. Here, the reclusive idol crafted a private amusement park, a petting zoo, and an arcade. Alas, she could only enjoy this paradise for a short 10 years before her tragic death. Needless to say, the estate has fallen on hard times ever since. This year it shall be torn down to make way for condominiums. But not before we have our say. Friends, those games that Donna Michaels cherished still lurk one floor below, ready to be rescued from such a terrible fate. It is our moral imperative to do so. I have paid the estate owners a princely sum for the entire lot. Now Hamza parcels them out to you. By all means, browse the collection. See what piece sing out to you. On the far table you shall find refreshments, grapes, sparkling wine, and delicacies from my travels. Mingled, covered, and we shall begin the auction in 1 hour's time. I lost it right in the middle of it because I rolled that R when I didn't mean to.
Yeah, well, you rolled it a little too hard.
I did.
There had to be like a slight...
But I was like, sound like a Harley starting up. Potato. Sorry. Indeed, a lavishly arranged table that probably cost more than any single arcade game to put together is descended upon by invitees soon after. I feel like I'm attending some ancient Roman celebration of debauchery and gluttony, not an arcade raid, or an arcade auction, or whatever. Hey, I'm all about the debauchery.
I was gonna say, I mean, he's not quite Bacchus, but kind of like Bacchus.
He is very much like Bacchus. Drink, eat, enjoy.
Gavort!
Gavort!
Donna Michaels, I knew it. I should have recognized Donna Wood when we pulled in, but it was raining too hard.
Who?
You've never heard of Donna Michaels? She was the hottest musical act in 1980X.
Naomi, I was born in 1990X.
Oh god, it's me. I'm totally plugging my phone into the van stereo so we can blast Girls Just Want to Play Games all the way home. But first, I'm gonna go check out their cabinets in our arcade. I'm not really into mingling. Later!
By the way, I have such a thing for Cyndi Lauper, even to this day. Like, the first girl crush I think I ever had was fucking Cyndi Lauper. Friday night videos every Friday, and we got to watch Girls Just Want to Have Fun with Captain Lou Albano, who also did the Mario Brothers cartoon show. And was a wrestler. He's the greatest human being ever lived. Him and Mick Foley, man. Okay. She dashes off with all speed, heading for the stairs leading below. Suppose I should go network a bit. Hamza's events always draw an interesting crowd of rival arcade owners. Heading for the foodstuffs, Gavin arranges himself a plate, so he has an excuse to hang around and eavesdrop on the other collectors, or to eat. We don't know. Leaving me to, do stuff? And now I see why Ashley was bored at these events. Gavin schmoozes, and Naomi analyzes finds, and Francine's already napping in a chair. I got nothing to do. Well, When in doubt, find someone who knows what they're doing and stick to them like glue. Naomi.
Okay. I mean, you quickly made that. I'm like, I can't even begin to try and argue with this.
I'm not really interested in the arcade version of Game of Thrones going on up here. Gavin can handle these guys. Me, I want to see this legendary arcade Hamza was talking about. So, I head downstairs to join Naomi. Whoa. Is this a private collection or a full-fledged arcade? I was expecting a handful of games and a pool table or something, but this is easily 3 times larger than the Funplex itself. Even coated in dust and disrepair, it's awe-inspiring. Also, it's hard to find anyone in this maze of tightly packed games. Invitees are browsing the available stock to decide what's worth bidding on, making it crowded as well. But eventually, I locate Naomi, practically cuddling a narrow-looking TMNT machine. I love Naomi so much! Sorry.
See that.
She's got the look, she's got the taste in music and games. Perfect! If I wasn't already married, I'd marry that pixel girl. I'd marry her anyway. Is it considered cheating if you marry a pixel girl?
Hey, wife!
Ooh. Arjun, look, a 2-player variant TMNT. These are only released in the Oceania region. Such a rare find.
Wait, wasn't that game originally 4-player? Yes. Why would anybody want a version with only 2 joysticks?
Well, because I mean, it's rare. It's a find.
And it's less fun.
Not the point. Anyway, it's hard to find one of these. 2-player or 4-player. I'd love to have it for the arcade. I'd love to have that and that one and this one and that one over there. And oh, if only I could take all these home with me. I mean, we have some water damage. I mean, some have water damage. Others likely to have busted CRTs and controls. They all need work, but...
I recall the game she was working on when I first met her. Extensive repairs needed just to make it playable. So, not only would you have to...
Just genuine curiosity.
Yeah, it's not... You can't do this, but it's reminding her... You've got other things to pay attention to as well. See me, I'd just be like, you can't pay as much attention to each game if you just keep getting more and more.
Yeah.
You gotta kind of pick one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay. Sorry, it was just like Restreamio sent me a thing saying that we'd gone off air. Wait, have we? No, okay.
You know.
Restreamio's being on crack.
Crack? Is it crack that's working? Is it crack?
Is it crack? I want crack. Crack! What do you think? She is torn and conflicted and conflicted and torn.
In general, yeah.
Buzz says heart.
Buzz does say heart, and then that's the thing. That's what I was torn between. I know you love restoring these games, but and wondering how many restorations she has of backlog.
You really love bringing a broken old game back to life, huh?
Absolutely. These games deserve to shine, as they once did ages ago. If I can turn back the clock and let them be what they truly can be, let people play them as they were in their prime, well, there's no greater feeling.
And you enjoy the challenge of restoration too. Repairing hardware, repairing damaged art, the problem of solving broken monitors.
Oh.
There was a weird glitch. It seemed where my connection just went to buffering and I had to close it and reopen the stream again.
Okay, maybe that's what that was.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, because it basically said that we cut out after... Yeah, after about an hour.
Okay.
1 hour, 49 minutes, 39 seconds.
You know me so well, Argent. Exactly.
And all of that is admirable. All of that is admirable. I really love how happy these projects make you, Naomi. But there's a little flip side. How much time does it take to restore a game?
I'd say if it's in good shape, maybe a few hours. If it's really a wreck and needs extra love, a few days, maybe weeks. If parts are on back order.
Okay, now think of the games we currently have, and how many still need work or break down frequently. Can you take on a bunch of new projects?
Well, I could make the time work late, right?
Even a girl with bottomless energy has her limits. Naomi sighs, frustration building.
It's not fair. I know, I'm not dense. I know there's only so much we can realistically do, so many projects I can actually take on. But I wish I could do more. I wish we could do more. The Funplex has never really been a success. Even before I came on board, it was always struggling to stay afloat. I've joined it because there are few arcades that still have the games I love. But I can't turn our situation around, can I? No matter how hard I try. This was my first job. Part of me is hoping that it'll be my last job, too. I can happily spend my days tinkering with things and these wonderful games. Every kid says they want to be a fireman or an astronaut or a robot cop or something, but nobody actually ends up doing that. Except me. I wanted to fix up arcade games, and that's what I'm doing. It's all I've ever wanted to do. So when I see these old broken down games, I just want to show them the love I can give. I could be happy working on them for the rest of my life.
Wow, that's dedication. And really? You went straight from school to an arcade job? I mean, I meandered from job to job, but never really sure what I wanted. That's normal, right?
Oh, definitely. I'm the oddball here. It's funny. I followed my heart and just found what I wanted, what I needed, and now, well, now I'm scared someday it'll all come to an end, that the Funplex will close. And if the Funplex goes under, I really don't know what I'm going to do. All I ever wanted was to work in an arcade, and I'm literally living my dream.
Okay, now I feel bad for bringing down her day. Hey, look, you never know, right? Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll find a game down here that brings in thundering herds of players.
Right!
It's a slim hope, and we both know it, but Naomi clings to it immediately, eagerly. My low bank balance and grumbling stomach mean I need to cling to that hope as well. I made my choice. Now I need to make that choice work.
I think there was a grammatical error there. History. Ah, no!
God, why?
Why? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you hate this? No, I need to make... Oh, my low bank account and stomach mean. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I was reading ahead without reading ahead.
Okay, so you got this line here.
Yep.
We just need to find the right game. Something nobody's played in a long time. Something that'll tug at the nostalgia strings. It's difficult finding the right balance, especially in the year 20XX. A lot of games are on life support, borrowed time.
But they can be repaired, right?
Well, yeah, for now. But CRTs, the monitors that power these old games, before LCDs and now 3D flats started replacing them, there's still a short supply. Nobody makes them anymore. I mean, who buys a tube-based TV anymore? Nobody. It's all high definition and that dumb 3D projection tech, which looks awful. Nobody appreciates a good CRT anymore.
CRTs are garbage.
They really are, especially with that high pitch.
Oh,
It's just
that
like
sound.
the sound, the feeling of static in the air whenever it turns on. You're just like, nope.
And plus, you can wire up. I've known plenty of people who restore arcade cabinets and wire up new LCD monitors.
Oh yeah.
So, it doesn't have quite the same feel, but it does because it's in a cabinet.
Yeah.
Also, I played. One of the first memories I have of playing games was they had these old cabinets at Pizza Hut that were. There were 2 or 3 different games in them, but the one that I played all the time was fucking Pac-Man. And you'd sit down either person at the Pac-Man table and just play it, and the whole table was the game.
Yeah.
And so I can see that being like a Touch or a Surface Pro or something in a cabinet. That would be awesome. I'd love it.
Yeah.
I'm a geek. Aren't high def displays way cheaper though? I've seen some old games running them in other arcades.
They're wrong, is what they are. These games weren't designed for pixel-perfect flat panels. They're designed for fuzzy tubes. The picture looks weird on LCD.
Even 2 weeks in, I'm still fuzzy myself on a lot of this stuff. But I grew up in the internet age. I'm silicon literate. I got opinions. Let's use LCDs and just bash people over the head to make their vision blurry. Die! Die! You will accept my nostalgia! How about we buy some cheap and common games and then gut them for spare CRTs? Oh god, she will hate that.
She will, but at the same time, if there's I know she can also rationalize with the whole entire. There's nothing. They're never going to work again, but their parts are so good.
Can't we stimulate the fuzzy image and still use an LCD?
No.
By beating them on the head with the LCD. So you think the second one?
I'm thinking similar to the second one.
Okay.
Let's see if the
If the peanut gallery has
audience-
anything.
peanut gallery that includes you, Lunch.
Lunch doesn't know. Lunch is just glad to be off work.
Oh, I know.
We forgive him some of his trespasses, but not all of them.
Not all of them.
Lunch says, "What?
Uh.
Which one do we choose, Lunch? Come on. Get your brain together, son.
Look at the screen.
Simulate. Resistance is futile." I am Locutus of... Why does...
Because you're using this keyboard.
Cause I'm stupid. The problem with having 2 different keyboards, my brain shuts off.
Your brain's just like, hurt.
Number 3.
Really?
Yeah, no, you're
But you
you're a
know better.
failure at life. You're a failure at life, sir.
No. Well, everyone's just on the board today.
No, Buzz says simulate, so he's number 3 as well. So we've got...
Oh, okay. I thought the first option was a simulation.
Well, it is, kind of.
Yeah, resistance is futile. Fuck your shit.
Bah! Hang on. Can't you fake it using a high-definition screen? Just make the picture fuzzy and fake scan lines. Bend it a little so it looks like it's on a curved tube. Done.
Ugh, that sounds awful. I mean, that's like serving someone non-fat frozen yogurt and claiming it's a delicious sundae.
She's right. I like Froyo.
I guess we could do that. We need an extra computing unit to process the image. Maybe a Raspberry Pi or something. I have some ideas.
You really don't need that.
But if we don't have money for new games, we certainly don't have money for R&D. It'll have to wait. You know, I'm glad you're with us at the Funplex. Whether you take my side or Gavin's side, it's just nice to have someone who cares about games around. Oh, okay.
It's nice to have someone who cares about games around.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's me being dumb.
Uh...
Ashley's fun, but she's way more into cosplay than gaming. But it's kind of odd, you know?
What?
Feeling like I'm not alone. I know that sounds dramatic, but I'm so used to toiling away in my little workshop with Ashley and Gavin not really caring about the things I love. They're kind enough to me. And friendly. Well, Ashley is. But ever since you showed up, I feel like there's someone with me. It's odd.
I just wanted under your skirt.
I'm not complaining, though.
I bet you're not.
Guess it takes getting used to after years of feeling perfectly content to be alone. Anyway, from strange...
I read it the same way.
Damn it.
I read it no, I literally read it. I was like, anyway from straight... Wait, no, oh, wait. Oh.
Away from strangers, crowds. I mean, It's not really my thing. I don't really don't like to network like Nat Gavin does, or socialize like Ashley does. And now I'm making things weird, so I'm gonna stop there. Besides, I'm just about done taking inventory down here. How about you and I?
Suddenly, shouting and stomping of feet from the floor above.
What the?
Sounds like there's a fight or something going on up there.
I think we better see what's what.
Quickly, we hurry upstairs.
What's going on? I heard shouting.
Hamza has ejected a representative of the dark carnival known as Deko's Palace from our midst. And not soon enough, in Hamza's opinion.
Damn it, we should have gone with mine. Apparently. I was gonna say we're gonna stick around Gavin, because maybe if we stick around Gavin, we can, like, see who all is there and whatnot, but you were just like, no! I'm like, oh, okay.
I'm following the skirt, damn it.
I know you are!
I like it. I want the booty.
Oh, now we might have made Hamza angry.
No. He's angry at the Deko's Palace, dude.
Well, I know, but he said not soon enough. We could have been there to be there sooner. Damn it! Oh well.
Damn it, marshmallows.
Damn you and your skirt chasing!
Oh,
You seen this skirt? I would chase this skirt all day long. I'm just saying. Anyway.
you're more into business than that. You're way more into business than that.
If I had the option of staying up and networking with a bunch of people and following that down to a dark basement, I am not that stupid. I know the business can come later, and that is going to be right in front of me right now. I do have some sense of propriety, just not at this point.
Just about to say, no, it's you have to weigh your ground. But hey.
I'm following her.
Obviously. Just don't get mad whenever you fuck everything up.
Well, I'm fine. As long as I get that tail in the end. Look at her belly button. I just want the belly button. I'm weird.
We're already going to pick our waifu here.
Yep.
Damn it.
No, I've already picked mine. I don't care about the game. I've already picked the one I want. Y'all can just... Anyway.
Oh, okay. I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me. I'm gonna get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon.
Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. No, don't leave me alone with the Bacchanalian orgy master. Excellent! Now, let us resume the social amusements and jocularities. Argent leftovers. We will speak, yes?
Yes.
Hamza leaves me off, away from the chattering crowd, presumably not to eat me, or yell at me, or anything like that. I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Deko Nami to enter. Deko Nami? Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right. I'm just a floor attendant for the Funplex. Not much else to say. Come now, surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza. I love that he refers to himself in the third person the whole time.
Yes.
Greatest thing ever. Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate for you to air to your business partners. Okay, this guy is clearly on a fishing expedition for dirt. Considering the high court of arcade royalty I'm supping with, maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also want to make relations difficult for the Funplex. This guy really is a leading supplier of cheap arcade games.
Check.
Escort. I'm secretly the royal heir of a distant land. No. Honestly, I've had a long run of bad luck. Just a hired muscle for moving games around. So that's pretty much the most obviously, appropriate one.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of like the joke.
Secretly the royal heir of a distant land. Honestly, out of the three, I think the middle one is the best.
The one of I had a long run of
Bad luck. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's true.
But it sounds like a pity party.
Not necessarily. I mean, if I'm getting my shit back together, and everybody's like, so why are you here? I'm like, yeah, well, I had some shitty luck back there, but it's getting better, It's not like it's a thing that's happening.
You keep going for a heart. Are you like secretly a part of the Captain Planet crew?
Oh, the kids from the Magic School Bus are the Captain Planet kids.
They are. Totally. 100%.
100% confirmed.
Confirmed.
Nani confirmed. I had a friend who had a dog that if you did that to him, he'd just flip the fuck out. And he was a big German Shepherd, so it wasn't good to do that. But if he didn't care about anything else, but if you did this at him, he would just flip the fuck out.
Do you want to save first? Because I know we totally did say we weren't going to do this. We weren't going to be like flip-floppy, but like I kind of want to see how it goes and like.
So which one do you want to pick?
Like I said, I kind of want to go the drinking one, but everyone. Oh, okay. I was going to say, it sounds like everyone's supposed to go for hard.
Between you and me, I'm the child of a prince, ruler of an ancient and exotic kingdom. I'm in hiding from an international conspiracy of assassins. I was blessed with a birthmark in the shape of Cubert, marking me as the chosen gamer of gamers. Ha ha ha! A fine attempt. Besides, I'm the true son of royalty around here. Of a long-forgotten prince, no less. Yeah, I can believe that. Good. It assists Hamza's mighty reputation when people believe in the image he projects. I admit to obfuscating my origin somewhat, but there are some facts I allow to circulate. Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai. You see, many debts pursued me, and in return for his assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt.
He said we were not a spy, so I thought honestly it was best. Yeah, probably. He just kind of clicked because he was like, well, what do you choose? I'm like, I choose this. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. It seems to be going well, though.
They were difficult years. Productive years, to be certain. And throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
He still found out in the end.
Huh?
He still found out in the end, basically.
It was kind of a roundabout way, but we got there.
We got there. He still figured it out. He still figured out that we've, led a life of terrible toil.
Okay, so how do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a wealthy prince or something too? No. You need the will to dream. And the will to work.
Okay.
The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions. Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Wisdom and beauty. That is Francine. I'm trying not to make trade-offs, though. Not to settle. My parents, they gave up so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with the story.
Yes!
Hamza makes sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donnerwood mansion, to an oil painting hanging on the wall. At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire, and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years she lurked in these halls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumor has it that she was found dead within her beloved arcade, hands still wrapped around a glowing joystick. She starved to death, lost in a game. I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. And now, her lost and aimless spirit haunts this very place. Adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spoopy for me, man. Too spoopy indeed. And obviously a grim fairy tale, rather than reality. But I feel there is an important truth buried in the myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying. She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing, and had everything. You could even say she died doing what she loved, playing games. Okay, but she still died, no getting around that. Precisely. So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favor of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Argent Leftovers. But you must balance a dream in one hand and the world in the other, at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, Argent Leftovers? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, duh. What else is it going to answer except yes? But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me.
Oh dear.
Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin. Hamza claps twice, calling the room to attention. Friends, let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to be done, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza, if your bid is not a serious offer. The hour grows short. Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games. He motions for me in particular to follow as the group flies downstairs. Ha ha!
Woo!
This way, this way! A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of a large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loads a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. I have a really weird feeling we're going to have to choose a game.
Right.
Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decisions on purchasing games. Plus, I'd hate to interrupt her nap. Or knitting. Or both. I'm sure she can knit in her sleep.
Ooh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm gonna go browse the games again. See if there are any I missed. It's so dark down here. I could swear I didn't see them all.
And how about you, Argent? Want to watch the auction with me or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases out the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think. Baka!
Baka!
That was on her this time.
What? No, I thought I was giggling because I was being a silly little kid of, I'll help you with the paddle around. Dang!
I'm gonna go after Naomi.
Of course you are.
But that's me.
That's you.
That's why we don't trust me. I mean, he's not gonna let me bid anyway, and even if he does, I could screw it up. So I don't like that idea.
I don't know.
I'm definitely tossing into the fans because we know where I'm going.
Yeah, we know where he's going. Like, it doesn't even matter how logical the other one's is. Skirt? Really?
You get no backup on this one.
I have no backup on this one.
Well, no, there's a reason for that. I mean, there's really nothing I can do here. Gavin's gonna bid on what he's gonna bid on.
Yeah, but we might actually learn more. That's it.
About the business side of the thing. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So we got skirt, business.
Lunch? No, he's not even like paying that close attention.
And the other people here, they need to chime in and save us from a life of chasing skirts. Hey, Electric Longboard showed up. Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
I mean, it's also like 10:30.
Okay, well, as said earlier on our Twitter, we are calling it early tonight because
Well, there's an in the air element.
we do have an in the air element, but we're going to take a quick break. If nothing else, we're going to take a 10-minute break and figure out what's going on with Mort. If she has to go, then we are going to call it here, but we will come back and tell you we're calling it here. Otherwise, we're going to continue playing for at least another hour.
Right.
So, guys, please stay tuned. Get 10 minutes, get yourself a refreshment, an adult beverage if you are so inclined and old enough. Orange juice if not.
Or apple juice.
Orange juice. Apple juice is for Satanists.
You also can't have orange juice.
I can't have apple juice.
You just can't have juice.
I can't have juice. All right, guys, we'll be back in 10 minutes. That went a little longer than 10 minutes, and
A
I
little
apologize.
longer, but hey, I didn't get a solid answer, so.
Yeah, she was off. She was off taking care of business.
And all I got was, I'm still debating.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in other words, no fucking answer. Anyway, so what did we decide?
I mean, if we could always just play it again
Yeah.
and go for a different aspect.
Yeah. I think.
Because we have been going a little more towards what you like
Yeah.
for the most part, just because the character is kind of more like you.
Well, also, I'm working on the interpersonal relationships between all the people instead of just the business aspect of this.
Well, yeah, but we haven't really done much with Gavin. Like, I'm sure if you look at the actual stats, Gavin's pretty far down, whereas Naomi's like way up there.
Yeah.
So if you're trying to get interpersonal with everybody,
She just wants me to go with Gavin.
totally.
Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave our bidding pad all around? Hamza's auction are usually a shout out loud affair rather than discreetly signaling, but I admire your enthusiasm. I settle in next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs. Not quite as posh as the banquet spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence time. Naomi sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on. We argued about it, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would-be-nices. Needless to say, if the would-be-nices start bidding up, I won't be bothering. And do we have the storage space for the would-be-nices? Well, technically yes. What about the cash? Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof. Then maybe keep it open 9, right? Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking for the bigger picture or something. Right. As Francine says. I know, but there's certain hard realities in play.
Maybe we'll actually help out Gavin and in turn help out Naomi.
Yeah.
This could actually happen that way.
It has begun! I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting as a slideshow begins, but nope, just pretty photos of old games. Oh my god, I got that reference too. Mortal Kombat. It has begun! Dun, 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 dun.
Mortal Kombat!
I like that movie. Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours, all yours. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands. I thought he didn't believe in that tall tale. Was he just being theatrical because it's the way of Hamza?
It's the way of Hamza.
Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends? I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh, hey, I recognize this. It's a joust, just like the one I moved out on the floor 2 weeks ago. I played the fuck out of that game as a kid. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opens at a pittance. A mere $50. Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. No, yeah, definitely.
Ooh, that's a little hard there. Because honestly, personally, I don't even know how Joust works, so... Like,
Okay.
Does it actually work with 2 units side by side?
Not really.
No?
No. It was a 2-player game. You were the guy on the back of the bird, and you just ran across trying to joust the little, the mobs.
Oh, so it did like an actual joust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Similar in time period to Mario. The original Mario Brothers, not Super Mario Brothers.
Okay. Okay.
Almost everybody's seen it. They just don't know they have. My God, $400 for a joust. Cape.
No, I can't say I've seen that one.
I remember it like that. The Atari 2600, baby.
With like the
Yeah,
old
boy.
80s Thor on the back.
Yeah. Yeah, basically. Man, I played the hell out of the game. Anyway. Buzz says replacement parts.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is that maybe that's what she wants it for?
And if nothing else, it'll drag Gavin along with it. That machine breaks down a lot, right? Having spares in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts for it. Astute, and a good reason to bid on it. I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in the Joust machine.
Oh dear.
Play the librarian role.
As you wish, Mr. Cooper.
Wait, you have an Iris too? I can't say I like it, but yes. A premium Iris account. You have the free version, correct? I doubt it would be capable of a complex query such as this.
Done. Individual components compounded together compiled to $400.
Gavin gets to his feet. $300, please. Oh ho! At last, Gavin Cooper shows his fire. Will anyone step?
$1,000 to complete my Midway collection.
Well, crap. A curious leap. Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game? Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored Joust, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor. Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position. You have. Between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dreams. But Hamza must bow to financial forces to keep his fantasies afloat. Sold for $1,000. Seems once he hears a bid he likes, it's all over. No going once, going twice. And I hit the mic. However, as Hamza is not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you for free.
Free?
This is the will of Hamza. Question it not. The collector sits grumpily. Thank you, Hamza. You are most kind. I am most capricious, but thank you for the praise all the same. Onward!
He's kind of like a Middle Eastern Kyoma.
He kind of is. That's how I.
This is how you're saying it. You're like, you caught me. You caught me.
Look at the thing and the way he stands and the face is like it's just it is.
It's Kyoma in a different timeline.
Nah, basically. Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece. And egads, is that one ugly football game? Looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white paint's totally uneven, the marquee's been broken, the monitor has a big ol' as-is note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colors, and do I hear $50? $40? Wait, I nudged Gavin whispering. Put a bit on it. Why, it's positively grotesque. I recognize the shape and joystick colors. That's not really a football game, it's TMNT. Naomi told me earlier they need one of those. I thought they only had the crappy 2-player one, but that's definitely a TMNT at heart. Ah, it's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd get more profits off a sports game and lazily chopped it up. It didn't need restoration work, granted, but slowly he stands up. I suppose I'd be willing to take it for 40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor. Good, good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings. Are there any other bids? No? Not a one? Very well. Sold to Gavin Cooper of the Funplex. Thank you. After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we've just conned him? And is he okay with that? I think he does.
He does. But he knows. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He knows.
He knows. He's good. You know, Argent, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. My parents took me to arcades all the time back when I was a kid. I had a few favorites like TMNT, Q*bert, and the soul-sucking game. And those were good times. Better times. Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir. I realize my demeanor is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought that was more for the challenge, though. Order to chaos, developing mastery over the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring that TMNT back to its former glory precisely because it is so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part I've found is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realized as possible despite reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimize that fun, do you understand? I guess. Being optimal is fun for you. I suppose it is at that. Next! A rare find, indeed! What would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors who appreciate such splendors. And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1970. For I give you Death Race, inspired by the movie of the same name and decorated with skulls. It sparked controversy nationwide. That really is seriously on Naomi's must-have list? Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of a bygone age, I'd rather not have angry parents mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. They're gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter. Won't earn. Earnings critical for a small arcade such as ours. It's part of history. And important to Naomi.
Could be. Could very well be, actually.
Okay, so it wouldn't earn. But it's a legendary game, Gavin. Its importance in the lore of arcades is undeniable. More importantly, Naomi wants this game. You told me your dream is to support the dream of others. Considering we got a Joust for free and got a TMNT for pennies on the dollar, I think we can afford to make your dream come true. You're right. Now, I've been letting so many of her wishes slip by during this auction. Perhaps this is the ideal time to make it up to her and obtain a unique treasure. Hamza, the Funplex bid is $250.
Gadzooks! A find like that can't go for a paltry $250. I bid $300.
400.
Consarn it, 500.
5! We have 5! Do we have any numbers above that? 6. 6 of one, half dozen of another.
Tarnation.
No one willing to match. It seems you have won yourself a piece of arcade history, Gavin Cooper. Sold! Satisfied, Gavin sits back down and offers me a curt nod of thanks. And that's everything on our list. Well, the must-haves and a few of the would-be-nices. Now to sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving games out until the auction's complete. Naomi's not replying to texts. Can you go and find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought. Yeah, sure thing.
Sure thing.
Leaving the excitable auction master and his compatriots behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Donaldwood's private collection. Good lord. Naomi? Naomi, where the heck are you? Dark and quiet back here. Where could Naomi be? It's not like it's an infinite plane of games. There's only so many places she could hide. As I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze in my tracks as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar. Like from a story I heard once. Oh my god, it's Polybius.
I know I've heard this before, but I don't remember what Polybius.
Polybius is an urban legend video game supposedly set up in the 1970s and 80s in the Seattle area of the US and only ever accessed by men in black suits.
Oh, okay. That's why it's that.
Yes. Hamza's tall tale. He said Donna Michael supposedly died by playing one of these games. A game with glowing joystick. I should walk away. I should go. I have official Funplex duties. I've been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But somebody's already inserted a quarter. The game is ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game. I want to play the game. Just fucking Monica. Well!
Just Monica.
My hands wrap around the juice stick as my eyes drink in the colored lights swirling on the screen. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game forever. Polybius, copyright 1980. Sinluxen.
Sinneschlossen.
Sinneschlossen. Game start. This isn't real. It can't be real. I'm in there. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this is real. Level 1, the Harpy. Round, start!
There you are. I've been worried sick. What are you doing? Out here touching strange joysticks, meeting strange people, getting into trouble? You need to stay safe, Argent. Trust me, believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do.
Oh god.
Just Monica, indeed.
Right?
You depend on me. You need me. And you'll always depend on me. Always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life for your own good.
Oh god. Harpy used overprotective. It's super effective. That hurt. It really hurt.
I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. You'll always need me.
Dear God, it's just Monica.
It's not real. It's not real. Harpy uses Yandere. It's super terrifying. Oh, Juniper, stop, please.
You agreed I was right to hide a job opportunity at my office from you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand.
The game. I have to win the game. I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper's not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health 100%. Action. Summon a cleric. Refuse to believe. Attack the harpy. Oh god. Medic!
Oh dear. Just
I don't know what to do in this case. This is actually one of those things where I'm like, I am actually at a loss. This will be our Polybius page.
great.
Okay, so refuse to believe. I don't think attack the harpy is the best idea.
No.
Summon a cleric? Refuse to believe.
I just want to know what summoning a cleric does.
Me too. I summon forth a cleric.
If this foul monster is not your roomie, Argent, I can see your true heart beating underneath the illusion. I banish the falsehood to show the kindness at the heart of this beast.
Cleric used empathy. It's super compassionate.
No! I'm so sorry, Argent. I don't want to control you or make you feel dependent. You have your own life to lead and your own decisions to make. I should support that. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake keeping the truth from you. I'm sorry, so sorry.
Juniper, it's okay. I'm still smiling.
You are?
You're right. I'm gonna make this work. It's hard work, but I'm gonna make my dream come true.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Good old Juniper. Kind heart as always. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Level 2, the Shade. Round, start! Oh my god.
This is all your fault.
Nope, I officially can't handle this.
The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it, piling up, mounting up. Because you are a failure, and you will always be a failure. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can't get. That's who you are, forever. It's never going to change. The arcade job? It'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, bought out by Dekonami, and you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined, just like you deserve to be.
Shade used depression. It's super unfortunate.
You were better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow, accept your fate, fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. You can't even mount a defense, because I'm you, and you know I'm right. You know you're right. We'll never be happy.
I'm sorry, but I've had too many years fighting my own depression, Dick. I can't do this. Current health, 100%. Action. Summon a tank. Struggle against darkness. Attack the Shade. Ooh. I just want to summon a literal tank.
Summon a tank?
Eat it, Dick!
I think this is meant to show you that your friends are here to help you.
Yeah. I can't do this. Not by myself. And I won't be ashamed to ask for help. I summon a guardian!
Wow, that's a lousy story. Let me try telling a new one. A depressed guy walks into an arcade looking for direction in his life. There he finds an eternal optimist in a flamingo costume.
And nearly dies of a heart attack.
Right? Together they can beat the evil monster in his heart. And lived happily ever after. Canned laughter, freeze frame, roll credits.
Guardian used dream. It's super aspirational.
But you deserve...
That doesn't have to be me. I can decide who I want to be. And with everyone standing behind me, I know that if I should fall, someone will catch me. Prepare for the final boss. Good. I'm ready. And I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Level 3, the Lost Soul. Round, start! Ooh, hi Donna.
How should I go for that one though?
Ah.
A little more valley?
Maybe?
Maybe? I don't get it. Not one bit.
Are you Donna Michaels?
Girls just want to play games. I just wanted to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walked inside, then locked the door and threw away the key.
I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to. Just like you.
Like me? I'm not a billionaire pop princess.
Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I was meant to be a star, so I gave up. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I was okay with taking the money and running.
You could do the same. Maintain, eat pizza bagels, do everything that's asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the rent. You're in a good place. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambition, no hope, no need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe.
Go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? And because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough.
Good. Quit your job. Quit and become like me. Lose yourself in the games.
No, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Current health, 100%. Action! No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant either. If I can make the arcade thrive, I'll thrive. I'll turn the Funplex into a palace of fun. My friends have supported me, I'll support them. I had no real ambition before, but I'm ready to step up. There has to be more than this, right?
Okay. Oh, good. Fuck it. We're still on. Excuse me, guys.
Excuse us for a second.
I'll be heading out when I get to a saber?
Probably as soon as we finish this bit with the Polybius, it'll be a good stops
Exactly.
point.
That's what I mean. Oh, I get sent. There's a cat. There's a cat involved. Look at this. Meow. Meow. It's my cat. It's my cat.
Okay, so
it
Buzz
looks
says
like-
my friends have supported me, I'll support them.
Yeah. Because, like, I was debating between Heart and Star. Just because, you know, in real life, I'm between those two.
See, mine is between the logic and the heart. But my friends support me, I'll support them seems like the more open approach. Because not only am I helping my friends, I'm helping the arcade at the same time because that's part of it. I think the logic one is a little more centered on the arcade.
Yeah.
I think the Guts one has the same thing. It's very open, but I think it's too open.
Yeah.
I think the heart is probably in our situation, it's the best of the options. Actions.
No problem. We're behind schedule anyways. Goody. Good for you.
So many wonderful people call the Funplex home. They've welcomed me in, maybe one of them. Now it's my turn. I see what Gavin means about protecting dreams, but I'm going to go one step further than he has. The arcade could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the Funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse, to find both success and happiness. And when the Funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be, with God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. But the glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion.
That sounds hard.
Yeah, kind of does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's going to be.
No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play the game forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? To just let go. I can make you see. I can keep you here, drag you down, tear you apart.
I eye my health bar nervously. It's still full, but that could change. I don't think Polybius is happy that I'm not giving in. I can't risk a fight with Donna. I need to get out of here, prioritize my survival. Or do I want to try to save Donna too?
Ooh.
Defeat Polybius! Rescue Donna! I'm the paladin here, so...
I was going to say defeat Polybius.
This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on Hamza's spooky story taking root in my mind, and none of this is actually real in the slightest. Donna, I'm not staying, and you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel this way. It's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. Sit still! Jesus. I know because I've been mired in depression too, and I know if I can beat it, so can you.
Nobody wanted me. They hated the second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares and I care. Screw him. Haters gonna hate. You tired of this game yet? No.
Huh.
I think haters gonna hate.
Okay.
Okay, so they didn't buy the album. They have crappy taste in music. Right now in 20XX, you're hot again. You're nostalgic. Your fans miss you. Are you gonna let your haters keep you down, or are you gonna win over your fans again?
The fans. I always love performing for them. The rest of the business, I hate it all. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concerts, I loved the smiles. But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I mean, I'm not even Donna's spirit. All that's left is this simulation of me running through the subroutines of Polybius.
Error.
Argent, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. But there's nothing left to save. I'm not real.
Seem real enough to me. Error. No escape. Purpose. Code. Execute.
You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and dispose of the original. Like it did to me. I'll hold it back, and your BFF will do the rest.
My what?
Digital BFF to the rescue! I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but, my apologies in advance.
Hang on. Do I smell something burning? No escape. Erase Donna. Replace with new player. Erase. She's fading but smiling all the same.
It's okay. I'm ready. Go out there and fight your dreams, Argent. Don't give up, no matter what.
I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon and I'm in a lot of pain. As my consciousness snaps back, my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire! On instinct, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible. Stamping on them, I quickly put out the flames, leaving only smoldering denim. And the melted remains of my phone. Iris! Oh no, she sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no, she lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of phone. Possibly have first-degree burns. And I'm backing the hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. Quickly, I rush towards the sound of people talking to catch up with Gavin. Gavin! Oh, there you are. Did you find Naomi? The auction's nearly Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now. You need to put a bid down on the game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story, and we may not have much time, so if you wanted that game, whatever it is, you should put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What?
What? Of course!
Sold! One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder. The woman who hadn't said anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Two similarly dressed men in black rise from their chairs, departing with the woman, presumably to go box up the game and put it in Warehouse 13 or something. But, Hamza, wait, you can't! Hamza's hands are tied. All sales are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I think maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if I don't want to be renditioned into a black site prison after unspecified renditioned to a black site prison in an unspecified is now my favorite thing. Unspecified is my favorite place. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught on fire while it was in my pocket. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. An unfortunate accident indeed. But as a hospitable host, my course is clear. Hamza shall provide you with his pants! That is extremely not necessary. Fortunately, rather than whipping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers with a clap, who provides a spare pair. Why do you just have pants on demand? In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities. Now, in apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought, perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense. My friends, the final 3 games for auction. All rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. However, none of them made it to mass production. What you are about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Argent leftovers. You may make a priority bid on any one of these games of your choosing. I glance at Gavin, who, shaking his head lightly, confirms we're officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I'd really want to add to the Funplex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. I was about to say, don't f***ing turn him down.
Don't do it, man.
Don't do it, man. Sure, let's see him. And with a click of a slide, I see Wyvern Keep. Behold, Praise Invaders, Wyvern Keep and Zombie Meltdown, all in mint condition. All 3 are sought after for endlessly by collectors, and now you can bid on Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard. Typing of the Dead. There's actually a House of the Dead that's a typing game
Oh. Oh, shit.
called Typing of the Dead.
Okay.
Kill zombies by typing quickly.
I do like the game itself, though. Like, Phrase Invaders.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. That's cool.
Wyvern Keep, a much sought after Laserdisc full motion video
Oh,
game.
God.
Play Princess Plucky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. I owned all of the Dragon Quest games.
Okay, I knew that was familiar because it was colored and colorful and animated looking. Like, I'm like, I know this one.
That was a big thing back in the day with the Dragon Slayer, not Dragon Quest. Dragon Slayer games and stuff like them, like Time Girl, and there were a couple others that were really good, but I had shit reflexes even then. So, And finally, Zombie Meltdown, the classic 1980 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies. Tell me, which of these rare games sings to you, and what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires. Alright, we're gonna actually save there, because that is the end of stream for this evening, unfortunately enough.
Yep.
We're ending a little bit early, but that ain't bad.
That's not bad. We made some progress, did some good things.
Did some bad things.
No. Hey, no. Oh, never mind. I forgot that that's how this is gonna go.
What?
I was gonna check on everybody. But no.
Oh. Zombie, B. If you have not heard it, Buzz, go find Jonathan Young's rendition of Zombie. It is worth the listen. I will tell you that. Anyway, guys, next Friday, 8:30 p.m. we will continue with Arcade Hearts. We'll get back to doing what we do. Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Central U.S. time, we're going to be playing Paladins. And keep an eye out, especially for our subscribers on our YouTube channel. Keep an eye out. There may be something new coming up this week. We've hit 70 subscribers on YouTube. And we are up to almost 100 followers on Twitter now. So we're making a little bit of progress. We're making a little bit of headway. Thank y'all again for coming and joining us. Please subscribe, like, share us with your friends, share us with your family. Write our name on a billboard somewhere. We love you. And we will see you again next week. Bye, guys.